Alright. I made a change. Popped out that big game hunter I put in. Where is it? Kazan Mystic. A little bit strong on the curve. It's fine. We're healing. We're healing. We're hero powering a lot. 2 and 2. With the beast himself. I really want to find that again.
Anduin versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
The light
Wait,
shall
is
bring
this...
victory.
Damn. What is that song called? Oh, God. Oh. Crap. Okay, we're against Pal. I think the Shield Masters aren't giving us enough, Oh, that's fine. It is a mix called Sky High by Ultra Glacial. Exclusive mix. Gosh, I really want it was on Ear Milk. And now it's gone. Okay. So that is very indicative of the secret din. Okay, so it is there's a site called Earmilk, earmilk.com. Producer named Ultra Glacial. Which is me, 88 Ultra, whose record label is called Ultra Glacial, who did a mix called Sky High, and I'm trying to track it down. Up, down, every which way around. Slylex says, why do you have the Senjin in as opposed to Evil Heckler or Sludge? Evil Heckler's the 5-4. 5-4, I can't heal as much. If anyone can find that mix, you're in for a treat. Heals, fail, ailing. So this is probably competitive spirit. Okay, it's not Avenge, it's not competitive spirit. Ilya linked to something that linked to nothing. This might ship me to 1. He's okay. I want to replace Shield Master with Abomination.
Put this apple on your head.
That is an interesting proposal. Yeah, Death Rattle doesn't go in that order. I am sorry that happened.
Reporting for duty.
Don't hit the 1-2. No. Really want that mix. Let me actually look up the track list. Track list. Gosh.
Who am I? None of your business.
Blah! I think we're dead. I'm gonna try the Abomination change. That is intriguing to me. Yeah, I think if I do this, I'm still mostly dead. The track is no longer on SoundCloud. Dude, AK Coney, thank you so much for the cupcakes today, man. That was tight. Dude, they were gone. We ate all of that. Yeah, like it was taken off soundtrack or SoundCloud.
Well played.
I think we're dead. Alright, we're dead. Okay, wait. I'm gonna see if I can find this song. This matters more than anything. No, it just doesn't exist anywhere. Fuck. It's by Creeps. It's on your SoundCloud, Creeps. Crap. Oh, man. Okay. Let's pull out the Do You Remember This card? You know what? Sengens. Let's go to Abomination. I haven't run this card in a while. Let's run 2 Abominations, man. Let's do this. Oh, God, there's a tweet about it. There's Yes Alexander. I'm gonna follow Yes Alexander on Twitter. Follow. Boom. Get followed. Oh, God, she tweeted about it. But there's no link to it.
Anduin versus Uther.
Oh my God, it's called Wednesday, it's by Creeps.
Victory.
I don't know how to get it. Ah! Oh my God, and I think someone else is asking, like, where else can I get it? Oh! Ah! Alright, I'm actually gonna go back to this. Alright, we're getting a lot of practice. Yeah, do the double abomination. How sick is that?
Job's done.
Two abominations. Card cost is a huge problem for me. Ooh, let's try out some theories, baby. Why am I playing both? Staying alive, man.
Put this apple on your head.
I'm trying to get the beast himself to work. I wouldn't. No, I think Shadow Form was correct there. See, now that I have Light Bomb, I'm in great shape. What did you remove for the abominations? Just the Senjin Shield Masters. Reporting for duty. Let's do a little healing here. This is a cool card, man. I'm gonna run abominations all day. I mean, I was running Explosive Sheep in this for a while, and it worked fine. I think this will work super fine. Everyone say hi to Liquid Chef. Hi, Chef. He's not on Liquid anymore. Just say hi to Chef. God, I really want to listen to that song so hard. It's called Wednesday. Oh my God, it's just called Wednesday. Creeps Wednesday. SoundCloud? In the middle of the night, I will make no sound. Alright, hold on. Hold on, he's going down. Boom! Bang! Boom! Gosh, I can't believe! How am I doing today? I'm doing alright. Work went okay. I fucked up massively though. Alright, anyone here use Git? Anyone here ever botched Git Reset Hard? Anyone ever fucked that one up? I fucked that one up today. I'm gonna run this out, man. I got 2 abominations. I don't give a damn. Bam! Shadow from. I'll do some shadow from it. I think my light has fallen. My light is way too bright right now. This is messed up. Oh God, dude. I accidentally Git Reset Harded myself.
Reporting
Alright,
for
can you
duty.
move it? I see what was making you lean over so hard. Lean over so hard! In the middle of the night, I will make no sound. Boom! so here's what happened. So for any of you who don't know how Git works, Git is just one of the most amazing tools of engineering. So I'm actually here. Let me first do a straw. Strawpoll.me. Do you know what? Yes. No. Create poll. Let's find out. Let's create the straw poll.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for
We're going to talk a little bit about Git, one of the most amazing technologies ever to be created. Alright, we're straw polling. Excellent. God, look at the prevalence of Git, just live in the chat right now. That's amazing. Everyone, get in here! Alright, there's a substantial amount of people here who have not used Git, and a substantial amount who will be able to confirm / deny everything I'm saying to you right now.
Let me change your mind.
Okay, so here's a problem to which Git is the solution. Okay, here's a problem. Suppose that you're writing some code, but you're working with a lot of people. So you're writing some code, but you got only good cards in your deck. Oh my god, I don't even have to. Oh yeah. All right. Oh tight. So let's say you're working on a project, and let's just pick a project at random here. Suppose you're working on a video game, and let's pick a video game at random here. Let's say you're working on Mario. And one of you is trying to spend the day adjusting Mario's physics, and another person's trying to spend the day adjusting the AI of the animals. They're animals. I think that's a fine term to refer to them as. And you run very quickly into this problem where, wow, how do you make sure you don't conflict with each other? Maybe some of the animal AI, or actually let me do one step in between. So how do you work on this? Well, if they're completely separate files, like there's the Mario physics code and there's the creature AI code, you might just be like, yeah, no problem, it's all good in the hood. But suppose that there's some overlap in this code, right? Suppose that we have something like the AI code. What do I want to do?
Who's next?
Be a little greedier. Suppose you have some code about the creature AI that lives in the Mario file. So I'm editing the Mario file because of the physics. You're editing the Mario file because of the creature stuff. How do we make sure that no conflicts happen? Because this used to be a real issue. For a long time, it was essentially the case that no one could work on one of the pieces of the code. You're like, oh, well, you just don't touch the Mario code. I'm working on the Mario code today. So this is where Git comes in. Git is this wonderful software that does this amazing thing called branching. That's why we hold on to the light bonds. Where's the quartermaster? Okay, cool, no problem. Not an issue. Have an issue? Grab a tissue. So here's the way that code works on Git. There's the master branch, as it's called. There's the master branch. And here's how I want you to think of the master branch. The master branch is a giant monstrous creature, like Frankenstein but on crack, right? You get like this behemoth monster that has like extra arms and legs and like sacks and pouches and teeth and stuff. That's the Master Branch. That's the whole creature.
I dream and the world.
And at some point, one of your engineers, who is some sort of crazy, murderous Frankensteiner, what do we do here? You know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a Shrinkmeister next turn and win that way. I think that's our play. So the main branch is like this giant monster, and whenever someone wants to work on the main branch, what they do is they check out a copy, which is the equivalent of cloning your giant monster and doing something like fiddling with its arm, its elbow, right? Changing just the arm.
Reporting for duty.
And when you're done working on that arm, you go back to the main creature and you just rip its arm off and you put that arm back on. This is... I'm getting distracted by the game. I gotta explain this a little better. Actually, probably didn't even need to do it in abstract. Oh wait, I can just kill it. Yeah, I can just start bringing the noise here. You know, fuck the analogy. Okay, here's what happens. You have a master branch, which is the main branch of code. Right?
My hand is too full.
You have the main branch of code, and what you do is you check out a copy of everything, and all you're doing is working on your copy. So we can be working on the exact same code at the same time, and it is no problem whatsoever. And what happens is we merge our copy branch back into the master branch, and only when we merge do we start to try to resolve how these conflicts are happening. And that is one of the things that makes Git such an incredible piece of software, is how good it is at resolving these potential conflicts that exist.
My hand is too full.
I'm the middle deck, guys. Still proud of us for having not used any light bombs this game. Feels good. I think I'm just gonna steal in Shadow Word. You just draw that Shrinkmeister. I think that'll be really helpful still.
Let me change your mind.
Probably better. Oh, Edicus, did you find it? Link me. Holy shit, I'm doing the worst job of explaining this at all. I'm going on like a hyper tangent. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna literally try again. We're literally gonna try again. VK.com. What is VK.com?
Follow the rules.
Alright, I'm gonna explain this afterwards. I totally want to talk about Git. Git is just the coolest damn thing.
Is there trouble?
I have a question. Is there trouble? I think now's a good and opportune time to just take that Ysera off his hands.
Weapons ready.
Obey.
A light well, huh? Dude, can't explain anything that takes longer than about 30 seconds when you're playing Hearthstone. Damn. Song link don't work. Rats, darn eats. Equality, consecrate. So good. You might light bomb on this board too. That's the craziest thing. It's a little bit of a concern. No, it isn't. Dude, oh my god, we're nothing but sweepers and value.
Out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards. It's the song? Wait. Oh my god, it's the song! Get out! Oh my god! Shout out to Etiquus! Holy shit! What the hell's happening over here? Holy shit! Oh, I know what we're gonna do now. To arms, men! Alright, well let's just clear this pup. Oh my god, this next break is gonna be so good. Oh my god, this break, holy shit, we're gonna talk about Git. Git's amazing. In the middle of the night, I will make no sound. Oh, tight.
That belongs in a museum.
Take a trip to the museum, my friend. You know what, I'm just... No, that's actually completely useless.
The victory is...
Boom! The patience, this light bomb. I think I might be getting a little too greedy. Shell, man. Alright, okay, so here's a little history lesson, okay? I've been telling this in broken speech throughout, but let me give you the most informative conversation about Git that you will ever get. Get it? Alright, let's do it. Little impromptu story time. Oh. So once upon a time, two people were coding. Oh, how lovely. It is amazing what humans can do when they figure out how to work with other humans. As another tangent to the already tangent we are on, the most important thing for you to learn to do properly in school is group projects, because all you will ever do in your work life is work with other people. Figure that out. That's a really important skill to have. So, once upon a time, two people had figured out how to work with one another and were working on code. And of course, there's this problem if we're both trying to touch the same file at once. And that is the official term. You don't work on the file, you touch it. So you're both trying to touch the same file, but only one of you is allowed to do it at once, because what you don't want is what's called a conflict, where you're both editing around in the same area, and then when you go back to try to squish everything together, you're kind of screwed. You would probably have to both sit down and work out that conflict together. And so, for a long time, the way that software was done was literally like, dude, don't work on this file. I'm the one working on this file. And you would just be like, don't do it. And there was like significant ways of trying to make sure you didn't fuck each other's stuff up. And this is where a beautiful thing called Git comes in, where you have your what's called the master branch. Now, this fist that represents the master branch is the universe. It is everything that is officially in your product. And if you want to work on that, what you do is you make a full copy of it, what's called a branch. You branch from master. You fork a branch from master. Isn't that a sexy way to say it? You don't say you make a branch, you fork it. Am I right? Engineers, back me up on this, right? It's for the same reason that in math, if it's t sub 0 and t sub 1, we don't call it t sub 0, we call it t naught, because it sounds cooler. You fork a branch because it sounds cooler. Okay, so I got master branch, and let's say I want to work on some branch that does something like Mario physics, so I'd call it something intelligent like Sean Mario physics. That would be the name of the branch that I was doing. Or Sean new jump physics, something like that. Sean, so that way they know it's my branch, and then what it does, so they know what it does. Why would I not do that? So I'm working on my branch. I do stuff until I feel like it's in good state, till I like the code, and then what I do is I mash it back together. I do what's called a merge onto master. And what Git is incredibly good at is figuring out where it's supposed to merge and how it's supposed to merge. So that way, if you and I are both working on the same chunk of code, it has a methodology for resolving that and for bringing people in and making sure that they look. and resolve that properly. And it just creates this wonderful thing, for instance, in our work environment where I can be doing design things like balance changes or using our unit editor to make new units and abilities or tweaking the map, and I can do that. And then the art team can be working on art stuff, and they can be checking out branches, modifying art, and merging that back in. Engineering can be checking out stuff, doing performance fixes, checking that back in, and doing that all in an oh-so-lovely fashion. So the important thing is that these branches are separate. You're actually working on your own separate branch. And so what's happening is Master's continuing to update, continuing to do awesome things while you're working on your branch before you reinsert it. Because, again, another thing you don't want is if you're working on your stuff and the world starts changing. That's why you merge out of Master and then you merge it, or excuse me, you branch from Master and you merge it back in. So there's all these conveniences that get put in there. So, for instance, there is what is known as a commit. I'm working on my code, and let's say I do two things. Let's say I work on Mario's sliding physics, and then I work on Mario's jump physics. These are the two tasks I have. A commit is a logical chunk of work that I will give a description, like commit number 1, fixed the slidiness bugs with Mario's movement. Commit number 2, tuned the jump physics to allow Mario to land on platforms more easily. And so that way someone can go and say, oh, this is Sean's branch where it looks like he's doing physics stuff. And if I look at the specific commits, I see not only what he's done, but where he's done it, and a good description of that. Oh, it's so wonderful. It's such a beautiful thing. So there's just this log of what everyone's been working on. It's so amazing until you learn about a command called git reset hard. So here's what happened today. Here's what was happening today while I was working. Often, when you change some of the core files that you actually are wanting to change, you change some of the other ones too, just sort of incidentally. So like, let's say you're working on Mario's jump physics. That's the main thing you want to actually be working on. So you fiddle with the level a little bit to just get some platforms there so you can test the jumping. You don't want to keep these changes on the level. You totally don't. This is throwaway stuff. You actually specifically don't want to keep that. So what you'll do is you'll do a git commit and add all the files related to jump physics, and then you will say git reset hard and get rid of everything else, or git clean -f or what, any of those other things, right? It's a command. Git reset says set everything that I haven't specifically committed back to normal. So here's what I did. I did a whole bunch of changes. Well, it wasn't exactly changes. It was, I was doing a whole bunch of tweaking. I would tweak and then I would test and tweak and test and tweak and test, and I had it really good. And I typed in git add, and I was like, yeah, add it all in, I'm done. And I pushed it. And pushing is trying to get it back into the master branch. Is going to have someone review it, and it wasn't showing up. And I looked and I saw the files that I didn't want there. So I was like, all right, let's git reset. And I git reset and realized that I had added the files that I wanted to commit, but I just hadn't committed them. So in other words, I just cleaned everything. I just did a whole bunch of work and then typed in every single thing I was supposed to do except git commit, and then did git reset hard. And just cleaned it. And let me tell you, that feels amazing. That's like preparing a huge meal, setting the table and being like, all right, here we go. And then it's just disappeared. And you're like, oh my God. Now I understand why it wasn't, the pull request wasn't showing up properly. I pushed something with no commits on it. I forgot to commit. Ooh. Ooh. Anyone else ever done that? Anyone ever done git add, git push origin branch name? Oh, I don't need that. Git reset hard. Whoops. Anyone ever done that? That's what I did. And fortunately, I pretty much knew what I needed to redo, so it only took me like 45 minutes. It's just like, it's just this insane thing. Yeah, no, I typed git status. I saw the green block of files to be committed. I saw the orange block of files unstaged, not ready to be committed, and I was like, tight. I think the weirdest thing is that I pushed a branch with no commits, and it just didn't show up on GitHub, and I was like, well, that's fucking odd. What? Am I too far behind master? Like, it never occurred to me that the reason I wouldn't see it is the only reason you never see it. So good. So that's what happened. Let's listen to an amazing song, and then let's go back to the beast. The Shadowbeast. On a break. Seriously, this song is amazing.